gotta love that. Just somebody, brother, brother. Just somebody, brother.
Sedo.
Just somebody, give me some space, brother man. Just somebody, give me some space, brother man.
I'm reaching out to all from other east You're tuning into 955 Radio, and you're listening to the Pan African Bliss Show with your host, none other than
no boys allowed tonight. We are spending our money. Brother man, song and ballet tougher than me. And my girls will be looking tempting. No boys allowed. Somebody, we don't want nothing. Tell me, I can pay what you're having. Looky, but don't touching. Bye, this the man keep on walking. Boss, you and my type. You want booty, you don't want my love down, boy. Grow up, be a man who keeps like a respect yourself. We are spending our money. Brother man, song and ballet to me. And my girls will be looking tempting. No boys allowed tonight. We are spending our money. Brother man, song and ballet to me. And my girls will be looking tempting. No boys allowed.
Good afternoon, family. And rising. 53 minutes past the top of the hour. Uto is playing with the lights, man. It's not me. Uto is playing with our lights, man. Yes, karibuni sana. Good afternoon. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Happy Tuesday and welcome to yet another beautiful conversation of the Pan-African Bliss. My name is Joby. To our first-time listeners, returning listeners on the radio station, YouTube, Rumble, Beach It, to everyone who's on the rest of the streaming platforms on Spotify. Spotify, Spreaker. That's all with me on Spotify and Spreaker, and of course the rest of our streaming platforms as well. Karibuni sana. Good afternoon from my end. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out, but of course wishing you a beautiful one. As we get straight to the conversation of the day, we're gonna be talking about Guinea-Bissau, where the president was arrested yesterday. When we're doing the Africa Today, and we want to look at literally the history of Guinea-Bissau today as well. Before we get into the situation that is currently taking place, or as we start with that, we're also going to look at actually the history of Guinea-Bissau and everything that has been happening in that country. Actually, I remember yesterday we were talking about how the Sassoon family, which is a Jewish family, how they took control of Shanghai, which was such an amazing video to see. I was to share the rest of the video. I didn't. My apologies. Got on a call with Keith, and of course I really forgot, but I'm going to share the rest of the videos with you guys like I promised. But yes, we talked about Shanghai and China, how the same family also controlled the opium trade, and literally working together with the British military and all this system. The people were able to fund literally this opium trade, which is majority was controlled by the family, and now it destroyed China as the community, the people. And before China became, or it started modernizing, how people were actually completely destroyed health-wise, and how also the market was very competitive only when it came to that particular family, not to the rest of the people, but they held literally all the competition on top. But anyway, for today, we're going to be talking about Africa's first narco state. Actually, Guinea-Bissau happened to be the first Africa narco state. We're going to be looking at that from the liberation to the exploitation, and literally as we talk about currently what is happening. But before we get into that, we're going to also talk about a little bit what is happening in Nigeria. We know there's mass killings, not of any Christians or Muslims. This is nothing to do with religion. People are being massacred, and this is because of resources, land included, and a lot of things. We're going to be looking at how the local government, instead of these people focusing on how they can rescue these young girls who are being kidnapped, create a strong military base. That is one of the problems that we have as a continent when it comes to internal wars that are funded by the same people. The same people want to come and help us instead of us trying to figure out how we can start our very own military bases and strongly built and founded here, literally how we can conquer this particular people who fund their people to come and destroy our continent. And you know who they really are. We're going to be talking about a local government in Nigeria who has surprised the netizens by marrying 200 orphans, and these all young girls are underage, and this is a part of an initiative to empower them. I mean, talk about backwardness and thinking. We're going to talk about also what is happening in Kenya before we get into Guinea-Bissau, where there's been a new data that has been released today, a new report by Oxfam, which talks about only 125 Kenyans have more wealth than the other 43 million Kenyans combined. So we're literally talking about all of us will live in a state of poverty. Am I really poor? Am I living in poverty? No. But if you talk about wealth, you know, the people who hold the wealth are only 125 out of 43 million people. It is super, super crazy. Bakaribuni sana. A quick reminder to get our application on the Google Play Store. Blackout Fire Network is the name. And of course, once you have the app, we have amazing organic supplements for you. Your health is your wealth. Personally, I'm from eating some amazing proteins before I got in here. And yeah, I'm feeling nice, energetic, and ready to continue with my day. But for you, in case you want to boost your immunity, kindly ensure you get yourself more of these amazing organic supplements on the like of ashwagandha, multivitamin. We have CMOS, Moringa Pure, we have turmeric gummy bears, we have some skincare products on the like of shea butter, aloe cucumber soap, and so much more. But for now, we'll have to pour our critical thinking into our conversations, and Brain and Focus
Unlock
does
your
the
full
magic.
potential with Brain and Focus, a powerful supplement designed to boost mental clarity, enhance memory, and sharpen concentration. Made from a blend of scientifically proven ingredients like ginkgo biloba, omega-3, and essential vitamins, Brain and Focus is crafted to fuel your mind. Our process ensures maximum potency and effectiveness, delivering the perfect balance of brain-boosting nutrients. Take just one capsule daily, as prescribed by your healthcare provider, and feel the difference. Whether it's powering through your workday or staying sharp in life's challenges, Brain and Focus keeps you at the top of your game. Stay sharp, stay focused, and stay ahead with Brain and Focus. Brain and Focus, fuel your mind, achieve more. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
Welcome back once again. This is Blackout Fire Network, media of the 21st century. My name is Joby. To those who are with us for the first time on all the streaming platforms, kindly feel free to join us officially, be part of this family, apart from just downloading the app, which makes you officially part of the family. Ensure you also subscribe, hit that like button every time you are actually on here, and of course hit the notification bell, which sometimes YouTube won't give it to you, but so long as you are connected to all our platforms, you'll find all our shows previously or online. Bakaribuni, we're gonna start, of course, when you talk about backward thinking. Nigeria, I think, is one of the countries, apart from South Africans, I feel like Nigerians happen to have the most backward thinking. I don't know, man. I mean, this is in the whole African continent. I don't want to say about specifically each country, but it's how we have leaders who have failed to deliver and will use the dumbest excuses, and in ways that actually, number one, it's for their own pleasure. It's not like they're doing it actually to help. They're doing it for their own pleasure, and yet I don't even know how to explain this. This is just so crazy. So apparently, like I had highlighted earlier, we have a local government in Nigeria which has surprised the netizens by marrying off 200 orphans as part of an initiative to empower them. Which type of a backward thinking is this? This is crazy.
The wife of Zamfara State Governor Horera Lawan, who is the ambassador of Zakat and Endowment Board, described the initiative as collective commitment to supporting the state's most vulnerable families. She emphasized that supporting newly married orphans with household items, settling their debts, and providing business startup opportunities will help them make sound financial decisions.
This is crazy. What financial decision? The country itself, the leaders themselves, including you as a woman, who should be actually someone who's protecting the women's rights and these young girls. You should be there standing for them. The same government doesn't know how to actually use their finances well. So you're talking about people they're gonna learn and learn how to manage their finance. This is crazy. You're actually putting people in poverty. Because I'm getting married without a job, I give birth. This is not like Libya when Gaddafi was alive. When you give birth, you're going to be given not only free maternity, but your child's education is secure. You're going to be given some starting funds, whether you are a married couple or a single parent. This is not Libya when Gaddafi existed, and I'm going to insist. African countries are so torn by these leaders because of the backward thinking. This is so stupid.
And open pathways for personal and economic growth.
This occasion highlights our collective commitment to supporting the most vulnerable in our.
It is sad to say that it's a woman literally pushing this and not even a man. It's a woman who should be standing for people, especially in a country where young girls get married off at a very young age. You should be the mother, the leader, the activist of their lives and their age, calling out on this. But no.
Communities, widows, orphans, needy families, and all those who require assistance to live with dignity. Under the administration of His Excellency, Governor Dauda Lawan, our state continues to prioritize the welfare programs that uplift our people and reduce hardship.
We married out 200 couples, 100 women and 100 men. So this one is part of the efforts and what the executive governor of Zamfara State, Dauda Lawal, is insisting, and that is why he is calling his government of rescue, so that we can reduce the poverty in the state.
This is so crazy. How are you reducing? For me, if you ask me, with my critical thinking applying, this is some backwardness, and I'm just gonna move on away from it. This is some backwardness of the highest level. You're not reducing any poverty. You're increasing poverty. You're encouraging young women, underaged women, orphans to get married in the name of this is empowerment. How are you empowering them? Have you created any job opportunities? Why is your focus? I wonder why some Africans, like my stepfather, why some people always think that marriage is a success. I'm sorry to say, it is successful to other people, but that should not be your first priority, especially when you're poor. Especially when you're poor. That is not even something you should be thinking about. You should be thinking how you're going to walk out of this system that has kept you oppressed, find something for yourself, or get a better job that pays you well. Live a good life, at least manageable, because according to what you can see, even majority of us, according to what the data is saying, even us who we think we live in good, we're not even living good. I'm not saying I'm suffering personally. I'm going to speak for myself. I'm not saying I'm suffering in any sort of way. Hell no. Not in any sort of way. Shout out to our boss, Keith. But it's crazy because in the African continent, we know if the resources again were used very well, everyone would be living in equality. If you look at actually this figure that we've been given of only 125 Kenyans have more wealth than the other 43 million Kenyans combined. This is crazy. These are only politicians. These are the people, actually the top officials, stealing from us. If you ask me, because who are these 125? These are literally the same crooks governing millions of people, stealing funds of 50-something million people. It's crazy. But this is according to, so Nigeria is not doing anything. Like all the African countries are actually collapsing. The leadership, I'm not going to say even the current leadership we have. The leadership we've long been having in Africa is completely sinking us downwards. We're not doing better in any sort of way. And it's scary. It's scary. Thank God, personally, I'm grateful. I'm going to stop paying school fees next year. I'm not sure about college and all that or university, but I know I'm done with school fees next year. For real, for real. That's something I know I'm done with, because the system of education is about to affect so many people in countries that have not created anything for the people. The economy is souring left, right, and center. Today you go do shopping, you find the price of oil was $8. And after next 2 weeks, you find the price of oil is $12. You're like, what the hell is going on? The economy is souring on everyone, but specifically African countries, we shouldn't be where we are. The African continent, we shouldn't be where we are. But we have people who value their stomachs more than valuing the empowering of people, which is very, very crazy. This is what is happening in Kenya.
I find this story very interesting. An exclusive club of only 125 people in Kenya hold wealth that is more than 43 million other Kenyans combined. This is according to the first ever Status of Inequality in Kenya report published by Oxfam.
Of course, it's inequality. What did I just say?
That shows that poverty levels in the country is rising. The report shows that 7 million people have descended into extreme poverty over the last decade alone. Equality proponents are now calling on the government and the political establishment to rethink the structure of the economy and prioritize measures that promote wealth distribution that protects low-income earners across the country. Brenda Wanga has that report.
It is a tale of two nations existing within one border. On one side, opulence and excess. On the other, a daily struggle for survival. A new report by Oxfam Kenya has quantified this disparity, and the numbers are staggering. The findings reveal that the wealth accumulated by just 125 super-rich individuals is equal to that owned by over 42.6 million Kenyans.
Now, you'll find this story very interesting.
It is a gap that is not shrinking. An exclusive
club of only 125 people in Kenya.
Hold on. So let me go to this one.
An alarming rate. Currently, Kenya, which according to President William Ruto aspires to transform into a first world status, is ranked 16th globally of countries whose citizens live in extreme poverty.
It's crazy. Then there's the same person talking about how we need 4 trillion for us to become a first world country. And then you have some morons in Nigeria marrying off 200 children, orphans, in the name of this is empowering them and we're trying to teach them how to manage finances. What the fuck are you talking about? You should be empowering these children with education, number one, the real education, and then figure out how you're going to create a system that is going to create job opportunities for the same people who are going to actually create development of this country and continent. Man, sometimes it's really disturbing. It's really, really disturbing sometimes to look at what you're talking about and how these people can actualize these things, but they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. It's really mind-blowing. But we go back.
50 million people, but a bus full of people owns more wealth than most of them. Here's the thing. Kenya is getting wealthier, but its people are getting poorer. And that is not a natural disaster. It's a product of choices. Problem with our economy is an economy of the few.
It's the whole Africa, literally.
And those are the people who have erased our nation, who have erased our economic space of our country. The unfortunate part of it is some of them are those in governance. And this is where we have problems.
The report highlights that this inequality is most painful in the provision of essential services. In healthcare, the divide is a matter of life and death. In education and employment, the story is the same, with a significant segment of the population already rigged out of quality education.
Capitation in our primary schools, because it's primary school that started in 2 or 3 in terms of free basic education. It is been decimated to 18% currently, and especially given on the depreciation of purchasing power since then.
Kenya, you can be detained after being discharged as a human being, that you will not be let out of the hospital until you pay the bill. Even dead bodies are being detained. Yet there's
exactly. It's so crazy. Even dead bodies are being detained. I don't know what type of countries we have. This is just so crazy. These are leaders.
no property in a human person that you can detain as security.
The report also shows that the Kenyan job market remains volatile, with 85% of the workforce being informal, with glaring gaps in pay between the genders. For every
informal, there is no economy. 85% there's no economy. These Negroes in Africa have built no economies. 85% is informal. That means there's no economy. It doesn't exist. It's gig, what we call them as gig work. It's hand-to-mouth work. There's no economy. So that's why what happened to me happens, okay? Because there's no real economy. So everybody sees everybody as an opportunity. There's no, these morons, these this is not Kenya. These morons have built no economy, and that's on purpose. They've been put there to make sure all that money goes up to white people in African state, scrambling the bottom from the resources that are theirs. Like we said again, no one in Africa should ever be poor. Africa was never poor. It's a rich continent. It's the richest continent on the planet. So that's the dichotomy. It's a dichotomy of being a poor person in a rich continent. They don't mix. They don't match. So something is causing this. It's not like it's an accident. If I'm in a rich continent, I'm supposed to be rich. But you don't control none of it. And your leaders, what you call, I don't even like to use the word leader. These puppets that were installed there were to make sure that that money siphons to white people, siphons to Asians, siphons to other people, and keep you impoverished. That's why, like you said, the educational system in Africa is a joke. It doesn't exist. These school fees and all this nonsense shit. And then when you got to pay for the school, it's all indoctrination of lies of white people being the great and then black people sorry and I got to worship white people, or you're giving the religious nonsense, Jesus and Allah. Your mind, you go up your whole life, your mind is fucked up. You know how to get out of it. If you're lucky enough, maybe you might learn something because you got the internet now. But how do you know what to even look up on the internet? You don't know what the hell you're looking at, or what. How do you find the truth? It's just a web of poverty put on Africa that's crazy. Then you throw the tribalism in there. Man, it is a cacophony of craziness. Go ahead, Joe.
It is Karibu Sama.
A man and a woman makes 65 shillings. The report further shows that the likelihood of securing well-paying jobs is highly dependent on family background and solid connections. Women face barriers to...
Exactly. I've been talking about connections. So if you don't have connections in Africa, it's also a big problem.
And this, like you said, same thing I heard from residing down in Zimbabwe, connects. This Africa, there's something wrong with you as African people. I don't think the colonizer brought that in. I think that's you did that. All this nepotism and because of the tribal nonsense, you broke in your own back. You can't even build an economy like that. You can't even build a meritorious system. It won't work. And that's why Africa don't work. And everybody's stealing, robbing. You can't. Again, hire you because you're my brother, my brother's cousin, and well, get out of here.
To entry into paid labor force due to the unpaid care workload and social norms.
With this report, these are very powerful weapons.
Unpaid, exactly. Shout out to UK. They tried to teach you this. You should just watch this report before you jumped out the window. I don't know how old this report is. You should watch this report, Katie, before you jumped out the window. I tried to tell you the continent you lived in. I'm gonna get all these great jobs. You're gonna hire. Okay, in Africa, all these great jobs are in Africa. Okay, listen here. You came from your mama's house. I'm be honest with you. Try to teach you. Jump out the window. All these great jobs in Africa because these morons ain't built no jobs there. Go ahead.
All I usually tell people is just hand me the bat. I will swing that bat. Because the statistics that we are seeing here are grim statistics.
For this economy, but
Stakeholders highlighted the costly effect of public debt that continues to take away 68% of tax revenues, which is higher than resources allocated to health and education combined. Oxfam is now asking the government and
these morons are stealing so much. This is unsustainable. This is crazy. You like only Africa could this be this injustice because Africans are calm and loving by nature. They don't know how to. They're now finally starting to wake up. Well, with the rest of the world called docile, call African people docile and goofy. That's the word they use, docile and goofy. Only in Africa could you allow this to go on this long. This kind of like there was injustice, but economic injustice. Because the Africans, I don't know how you can live in a Quebec and not burn the motherfucker down to the ground. I don't know how you could. I just don't know how you could. A government can stand with that kind of inhumanity. I'm supposed to live in this shit. I said, I'm supposed to live in it. I'm supposed to live in this shit right here. They're telling me. I'm supposed to live in this. It got piss, doodoo, and no running water and shit falling on my head. And it's all kind of fucked up smells. And I'm going to be honest. I know it sounds I don't want to be graphic, but I'm gonna be. I'll be real. I don't know how people, me personally, I don't know how you having sex up in there. People gotta smell. Women with their coochies, you can't wash on a regular basis.
God damn.
Oh my God, there's no way. Sex, you keep that. You talking about people getting raped for water? Hey, you keep that thing. You keep it. You keep it. You ain't got to pay me your coochie with the water. Okay, I'm good. You can't even bathe right. You can't even bathe properly. It's never been Africa. Well, all these slums came in with the Europeans. What? I'm like, you guys having babies up in here? There's no way. You can't give me none of that. I pass. I'm good. I'll keep it, I keep it real. I don't hurt nobody's feelings, but that's just me. I wouldn't be no player up in no damn Cabrera. None of these slums. I just like, hey, no, you can't bribe me with that thing. You keep that. I'm good.
Crazy.
Hey, have you guys seen the video? This is off the this. Have you guys seen the video? I'm gonna Joey play. We're gonna start playing at least 2 videos, funny videos, and we can do our shows. Have you guys seen the video with because Joey's got to do the rhythm scoop shot. I think I have Sarah with it. You guys seen the video with the girl somewhere in Africa and the elephant, she's by elephants taking pictures, and elephant brings down, smells her coochie, and it throws up.
No, ew, god damn.
And I shared it with you on your TikTok.
Initiate measures.
Let me check. God damn, that's disgusting.
Including tax reforms to lessen this gap, including a progressive tax regime that taxes the wealthy more to redistribute the resources. At the moment, just over 3 million Kenyans in the formal sector bear the heaviest burden of taxes from their incomes. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV. Located to health and education combined. Oxfam is now asking the government and policymakers to initiate measures, including tax reforms, to lessen this gap, including a progressive tax regime that taxes the wealthy more to redistribute the resources. At the moment, just over 3 million Kenyans in the formal sector bear the heaviest burden of taxes from their incomes.
Because the majority of people don't have real jobs. Of course, it's going to be the 3 million people. You got the rest of the people. It's only, you said 85% of the country doesn't have real jobs. You haven't good in the economy. So the people that have the government, the other real jobs, are going to pay the real taxes. Of course, they're going to be overtaxed, overburdened, because you haven't created no economic system. So of course not. Of course not. It's not going to work. You haven't created an economic system.
Citizen TV.
Yeah, so that is what is happening. So this is just super crazy. I was saying, if you look at now this and then what Nigeria, some government officials are doing, where there's a local government in Nigeria which has surprised netizens. I had started with that by marrying off 200 orphans, and all these are underage women, young ladies, as part of an initiative to empower them. And then they're talking about, oh, this is going to help them learn how to secure finances, and all that, and reduce poverty. Are you reducing poverty by marrying off 200 young children?
No, as I said, this is constant thing about this backward behavior. This is backward again. Yeah, exactly. How's it going? You just what you done? You people have been legalized pedophilia. These are babies marrying up. This is pedophilia. Okay, that's what it is. Don't call all this other crazy stuff. People know what it is. You legalize pedophilia, and you're giving the girls no chance of even living a life. You've already put them with some old man that they're going to be raped by. This is absolutely crazy.
It is very crazy. But as we move on, I'm going to share those 2 videos, Keith. You've asked me, but I have this. I want us to talk a little bit about Guinea-Bissau, which currently is
about the coup. Let's see if the coup is real or not. I don't know the circumstance, but we know, because I thought you got Guinea, you got Guinea-Bissau. Guinea is with the other puppet, with the white woman and with the white French. Let me see a man with a white woman. Africa, only Africans do this. Anybody, nothing about the fucked up African man. Again, he's the only one. Nobody puts nobody's other woman over their own women as no head of state ever. Only the African man who feels inferior and he's stupid. He's a moron. Well, he's disrespected globally. That Negro's a puppet of the French. They got rid of their puppet and put his ass in there. He's the new puppet with his white wife. That's why he's not been attacked. No one's trying to assassinate him because his white wife is his handler.
Shout out to Ibrahim Traore. I was reporting yesterday, Ibrahim Traore received a love letter, a love request and marriage from the daughter of the Prince of Dubai. And he replied, he said that I'm married.
I'm married. Absolutely not. You Arabs won't be getting up here getting nothing. I don't feel inadequate as a black man if I want to chase Arab coochie like most of these goopy Negroes do. They hate black people, they hate themselves, and they hate their own women because they're fucked up in their head. So no, I'm married. Why would I want your rotten ass? And you treat black people like shit. Why would you be having why would you be trying to, because the resources, I'm really rich and you guys want to be able to obfuscate what I'm doing. Of course, no, you keep your ass over there in Dubai.
She said she loves the speech. I love the way he gives the speech. This is the new leader currently in Guinea-Bissau.
No. He's the new junta. So we'll know if this is a real coup. He's gonna be called a junta.
Okay,
The junta in Guinea.
This is the new junta in Guinea. His name is Brigadier General Dennis. I can't pronounce that.
Don't pronounce them crazy last names, Joe. Just say General.
Yeah, this was his speech. Apparently, the country has been planning in internal wars, and the president was aware of this.
The President of the Republic. Alto Comando Militar per restaurar.
Oh, that's not the one. I had a translated one.
Yeah, translated one. Sound like you speaking Spanish or speaking French? I can't tell you.
In Guinea-Bissau. Now, earlier today, we heard
coup after coup. I think Guinea-Bissau is going to speak Spanish. Go ahead.
Days after general elections took place. Let's have a listen to that.
It's about this continent, but it all looks the same. It's all impoverished and shit because all the wealth gets stolen, been stealing out for generations, man. It looks all the same. You don't know unless you say what's that. You say that's Africa. You don't know where the fuck is at. You say that could be Cameroon, Ghana, Kenya, anywhere, but it's Africa because all the wealth has been stolen.
Crowds of people were seen running from near the palace. Two candidates have claimed victory ahead of the release of results on Thursday. The incumbent, Umaro Sissoco Embalo, is seeking a second term. He ran against opposition contender Fernando Diaz and 11 others.
Yeah,
Let's go to our correspondent, Nicholas Harkus.
Spanish. So they were colonized by Spain. Diaz, all these Spanish names, or Portugal, but they Spanish, I think. So, yeah, all these goopy colonizer languages are all throughout Africa. Your next door will speak English, the next one you speak French, but no one speaks the goddamn African language. It's crazy. Only one kept the big language was Swahili. You have the Hausa in Nigeria, but that everybody speaking all these goofy colonizer languages. Go ahead.
In Dakar and neighboring Senegal. So, Nick, what exactly are you hearing about this coup?
What we heard from this press conference held at the military headquarters, where a group calling themselves the High Military Command for the Restoration of National Security and Public Order effectively said that it discovered an ongoing plan to destabilize the country, saying with the participation of drug barons, and the aim was to destabilize the election results. Presidential election results were supposed to be announced on Thursday, tomorrow. And so they're just taking over power just as those results were going to be announced.
The funny part of me with Africans, they're so stupid. They don't know that you're the same motherfucking people. This is crazy. The African right here would think he's different African, but the ones in Zimbabwe or whatever, you're the same fucking people. This is crazy. Go ahead.
Two main contenders, the incumbent president, Umaro Sissoco, and Fernandez Diaz, both claiming victory. Now, we don't know the whereabouts of the president, but what we know is that the presidential palace is heavily guarded.
Restored by the top leadership of different branches of the armed forces, the High Military Command for the Restoration of National Security and Public Order has just assumed.
Power.
The full powers of the state of the Republic of Guinea-Bissau, deeply committed to the values of national security, civil peace, the defense of territorial integrity, and the independence of Guinea-Bissau. The High Military Command for the Restoration of National Security and Public Order responds promptly and appropriately to the discovery of an ongoing and deliberate plan to destabilize the peace and stability of our country, for which an operational scheme was set up by some national politicians with the participation of the well-known drug baron, both national and foreign, as well as an attempt to manipulate election results. The activation of this plan was discovered by the State Intelligence Service. A cache of war weapons, such as rifles and ammunition,
led to the country, always.
Thus, until the entire situation is properly clarified and the conditions for a full return to constitutional normality are restored. The High Military Command for the Restoration of National Security and Public Order, it has been decided to immediately depose the President of the Republic and to close...
Talk to your brothers, you're next door. Your brothers are next door. I think Guinea, you right next door to Mali. Your brothers are next door. Talk to them.
Until further notice, all institutions of the Republic of Guinea-Bissau to suspend, until further notice, the activities of all media organizations, to immediately suspend the ongoing electoral process,
Yeah, you got to stop the media.
to close the land border, maritime and national airspace, to establish a curfew from the new hour until 6 o'clock until further notice, until the necessary conditions are met to restore constitutional normality to the state of Guinea. The High Military Command for the Restoration of National Security and Public Order will exercise state power from this date onward. The High Military Command.
See, power's not given, it's taken. They took it. You don't give it. You know, the democracy and all that fake ass shit. Power's not given. You take it. Power's always taken, never given. That's historical. It's a fact. You know, no one gives you power. You take it. So we'll see. I don't know I don't know if he's a good guy or bad guy yet. I just don't know yet. I don't got no clue. But power's taken. It's never given. It's taken.
True.
Never about to learn that. It's never given. You take power. Go ahead, Jim.
Exactly.
For the restoration of state security and public order calls for calm, the cooperation of Guineans, and the understanding of all in the face of these serious situations imposed by the national emergency. Mission, November 26, 2025, High Military Command for the Restoration of National Order. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so that is what happened yesterday in Guinea-Bissau. And yeah, like I said, we're going to be looking forward to see if he's a real leader working together with the Alliance Sahel state. Shout out to Namibia. The lady, the president, has already made it very clear. We're not going to be intimidated. We're not going to take any threats. All the mining, I'm in control of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're not going. Our wealth is supposed to be for us, not for you people. He's telling the truth.
Exactly.
Africa's too wealthy for black people to be poor. They know what's going on. Is whether you're going to step up and say, listen, enough is enough. Our wealth belongs to our people, not to you. Got white people smiling in your face and come to your country. Oh, look at these poor niggas out here, this dirty shit. Look how they live. Not saying that all their wealth, because he's walking around, came from you. That all their wealth came from you. Look at these poor, wretched niggas. Look at the way they live, all fucked up. Look at them. What?
It's crazy. Yeah, so I do believe the same influence should affect the other military, personnel or generals from other African countries, because I still wonder, as despite having the info of after the masked police officers who came to Tanzania, they started shooting at the soldiers because the military after they refused to shoot at the citizens. I still wonder.
That's why they brought mercenaries in, Joe. They brought people that were not Tanzanians in there. And that's why Tanzanians said they were speaking different languages, English, another language, and not Swahili. They didn't know Swahili. That's how you know they brought it by Museveni in Kenya. And they brought it to stop a real democracy, because that's what's going on. You got the most corrupt people in control of East Africa right now. They're all wicked in the 70s. They're all despotic. So, and the people are starting to rise up and know that. So they're trying to be brutal and scare you with their brutal crackdowns to scare you, to make sure, I don't know, man, we might end up getting killed, blah, 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 blah. It's to create fear. Most Africans are cowards. You're fearful. They know about their own people. Most Africans are cowards. They know, they've been told that, they know they're cowards. So Africans are cowards, but their people, especially Kenyans, showing that we're not cowards. We're not going to take it no more. We're not going to be ruled by you despotic bastards. We got no opportunity. So I'm supposed to live in this poverty forever? Africans are finally saying, am I supposed to just live in this poverty? Am I supposed to be born and live in poverty? Or I got to go be some maid in some country where they hate me. And then I got to be beaten, my passport taken, raped, or murdered, thrown out in the desert where no one even knows, my family don't know. So those are my options. And Africans are probably saying, no, these ain't good options. These options are not good. So why should I know? The better option is go ahead, overthrow your ass. That's the better option. I'd rather die than live in this poverty. So, that's what that's what they're scared. So that's why Tanzania was so brutal. They're trying to, see, when you got to clean the power that bad, it means your time is almost up. You're going to be out of it. I guess Salute maybe 5 years. Your time is up. You got to be that brutal. You want to be a dictator, but you don't want to be brutal. You want to be sneaky about it. That's how you stay in power forever. You want to be like you're a good dictator, so your people won't, especially Africa. Africa's the calmest people on the planet. They just are. So you want to be cruel, but not brutal. We keep them all fucked up in poverty, but they don't rise. Well, he's doing the best he can. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can. You dumb nigga. Well, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm stealing shit. So yeah, but he's not brutal. He's not beating us. So then, yeah, I'm not beating ass. There is no water, but hey, shit, it's fucked up like that.
It's crazy. Bashatu John Mosquito says she can keep her fake Arab coochie to herself. God damn.
Exactly. Keep that shit to yourself. Exactly. He's an African man. See, that's why they hate Ibn Taraid so much. He's an African man with dignity, which nobody's seen in a long time. It's great. You see all these, but see, look at this picture. The only one smiling all fucking crazy is Rudo ass right here. this fucking Rothschild agent, like, this goofy nigga here. We can treat like, oh yeah, I'm here. Oh.
It's crazy. But we have Ruto with Macron. Macron has been making an African tour since last Friday. He started with Mauritius. He was in Gambia. That was on Monday. And he was in Kenya yesterday. And this is the talks that went down.
Kenya on Wednesday vowed to appeal a court ruling which suspended its trade agreement with the European Union, the country's trade ministry said. The decision by the East African Court of Justice followed a case filed by an independent think tank, which argued that Kenya's decision to sign the agreement with the EU violated several provisions of the East African Community Treaty.
Of course,
the East African Community is a political.
This puppet's they come back in buying Africa because their economies are dying. They need Africa again, so that their puppets in this selling off Africa. We see all over Africa them selling the shit off from Zambia to Kenya. Everything else.
And trade bloc bringing together 8 East African countries in force since 2024, the so-called Kenya-European Union Economic Partnership Agreement drew opposition from trade experts who argued that the deal was supposed to be agreed with the entire bloc and not just with Kenya alone. The suspension is significant for Nairobi, whose trade with the EU, valued at 3 billion euros in 2023, includes nearly 1.2.
EU suspended. It sounds like a child. This is crazy. It's like we are a group of schools. We're told by our.
By your headmaster.
Exactly. The headmaster tells you, I've suspended you because you didn't submit your homework to the right teacher.
Exactly.
This sounds like a group of schools, man. This is very embarrassing. And this is the same person. I was sharing videos of him yesterday talking about, Africans, we've been mistreated. Oh, no, disrespected. Use the right term. Again, like I said yesterday, you've been disrespected because you don't number one, have dignity, the African dignity within you. It's completely gone. You have the European, how do I say, suits, the European behaviors. You want to be European so bad. You want to be white people so bad. That's why you're going to do anything to please them.
Yeah,
the dignity. You don't have humanity within you. And this is crazy and scary, because we're looking at, but I love Kenyans. Personally, I love the way where Kenya it is today. We have some minimal elections, some by-elections going on in some sub-counties, and Ruto and his people and some other officials have sent goons to beat up the people.
Wow.
Yeah, and the youths also realized there was a car that had carried money to come and fund them to go and vote for certain people. And they took that money and beat up those people and stopped the car. That is what is happening in Kenya.
Good. Everything. So the same scams are not working anymore. You can't do the same scams when your people are waking up. The same scams are not going to work, guys. Yeah.
But yes, we have on the last conversation before I get to share the videos you've requested me. We have Apple again, which has been sued over the conflict of minerals linked to DRC and Rwanda. I mean, this is almost the 50th time of them being sued and nothing ever happens. We go back to how and when will Africa create true military bases?
Without power, Joby, there's no what?
There's no power. There's no power, literally. Without power, there's no power.
There's no power, there's no justice.
You can't do anything. You can't. You don't control nothing.
That's why you said you got the 50th lawsuits are goofy. They got to comply to you. You've got no military power. Exactly. So you get no justice. Did Joby go out?
My internet, I'm not sure.
There you go. Yeah, you back.
Yeah, but they're saying that the U.S. advocacy group has sued Apple in Washington, accusing the company of using minerals tied to the conflict and labor abuses in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda, and Apple rejects the claim. As always, they do this. This is not the first time I'm reading this. Last year, they did that. 2023, they did that. 2022, they did that. 2021, they did that. Probably 2020, they keep on doing that, So there's no justice. Again, goes back to a matter of power, just like what Keith said.
Matter of power. Just like guys, remember when I told you I'm gonna be on the night, it's Thanksgiving, so I'm gonna tell you guys the more it calmed me down, I was ranting last night. You guys want to hear something? I'm not gonna say with Joey right now, but I know
you're gonna say it.
No, I'm gonna just say I was scammed, guys. I'm gonna tell you why I was scammed for a while. I'm gonna explain it tonight. I used to say I was the only one who wasn't scammed in Africa. Not no more. I got scammed big time. I was gonna come on last night, but my staff member calmed me down with some other information. I was ready to come on last night. I'm gonna come on tonight. I'm explaining I got scammed for thousands of dollars. Thousands. I got scammed. But I'm not upset, right? I'm not, because I can afford it. And every lesson costs you money. It's just sometimes you trust too much, and things happen. So that's why you guys don't see me all angry. People, you probably I'm not angry. Yeah, I lost thousands of dollars. Got scammed good, but I'm still happy. I don't see. I'm telling people, I'm always happy. I'm still happy. I'm still good. But I got. So shout out to everybody. Oh, these Africans always scamming. I was like, nah, I never got scammed. I got scammed. So I'll talk about it tonight. After Joby does her music show tonight, I'll come on. I'll tell you guys the whole story. I was gonna come on. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I didn't go on that, because I would have been I was still kind of angry, but not angry, but it was raw. It was raw. So shout out to Demore. Demore calmed me down with some other news. I said, yeah, that'll work. That's what then Demore said. You still gonna go on live and rant? I said, no, you calmed me down. You look, Joby went to sleep. You're lucky you calmed me down. You calmed me down, because I was about to go. Yeah, I'm about to go live. I got to get it off my chest. We said, no, but we can do it like this. We can do that. Okay. Now, I lost the money. I ain't going to get that money back. But there's a solution. That's all I'm saying. There's a solution. But, I did lose thousands of dollars. But that's, but life is a lesson. So, But my first time, I got scammed. It's okay. Talk about tonight.
Do you believe in beating up people, like hiring people and beating people up? Do you believe in that?
I'm not gonna if I whip somebody's ass, I'll get deported. Then I would hire somebody to hurt them, but then that's bad karma. It come back on me. I don't want to hurt.
Nah, that's not bad karma, not at all. You just get injustice for yourself. We say justice is a matter of power.
Right.
So, yeah,
that's true too. That might be his karma for doing what the hell he did. That's true too. But like I said, it is what it is. I'll talk about tonight though. You guys are gonna be surprised. You're like, what? Yeah, got me. Got my ass. Got me. I got. I kind of knew it. So I really can't say. I really got scammed when I knew the scam was going on and didn't want to admit it? That's another thing too. Can I say I got scammed when I seen the scam and then still wanted to trust it? Nah, maybe no, give it time. Knowing that I was in the scam. So remember, the best person to be con is the mark who knows he's being con. So I'm the mark, knew I was being con, and I didn't change direction. That's always the best person to con. You know, con always goes good with somebody who wants to be con. Did I want to be con? So, that he said, the NBAs are trying. The NBAs are trying to catch Professor Smalls and put them paws on them. I'm talking about that too. Yeah, I'm too bad, Joe. We got to do the show tonight. I want to talk about that too because, because they're trying to get. I'm gonna put that in there too. When James Smalls is now going against Tariq Nasheed, saying we're all Africans, they call him you low budget ass doctor. You shut your mouth. He said he called him Tariq a CIA. And this is a CIA agent. It's definitely the CIA. But we're so dumbed down, and they got so much African hate because it's valid. Because I'm gonna talk about the two tonight. You guys seen the Africans who were beating up that Black American lady because they lied about the wages of the braids? They charged her $200, right? They charged her $200, and when she left the league, she said, "No, it's $250." Then what you mean? And she had it all written down. The Africans say it's going to be $200. I think one girl was from Zimbabwe, one was from Ghana, other was from some other African. I forgot. It's three of them. They were kidding. They held her. He said, "I already paid you guys your $200. No, it's going to be $250. It's going to be $250." They were tearing out their hair that they just braided in her head.
Damn.
I'm gonna Joe, we can show that video.
I think I saw it. Yeah, that was.
So next, they say Africa, so they got locked up. Now they tell them they're gonna deport them. Now everybody in Birmingham talking about if you do get out, we're gonna beat your ass. See, now you didn't do. Now you didn't do all Africans in the bus because you in Birmingham, you in the South, they're gonna beat your ass. You go back to your store, these Black people gonna hurt you. What you did is uncalled, but they're gonna beat your ass, and then you're gonna lose business. No one's gonna come to you. You don't got enough Africans to fund your business, stupid. You don't got a big enough African population to fund your business. You should have been acting in brotherhood. See, I'm talking about that's about the short-sightedness. You talking about $50, you charge the lady $200. If the lady would have gave you a good recommendation, everybody's gonna come to your store. You would have got more than $50. You dummies. But that's the African mindset. Like I said, the poverty mindset they have. You charged the lady $200. She paid you. They said, no, then you wanted to cheat her. I bet you it's going to be $50 more than grab her. He said, what are you talking about? You destroyed your business, stupid. Because you're short-sighted. The lady would say, oh, man, these Africans are great. Go to their business. You would have more business than you would have ever had time to do because you would have got your $50 that you were trying to scam from her. But you're short-sighted. This scamming behavior with the Africans is crazy. You destroyed your own goddamn business for $50. Your short-sightedness. That lady would have said, oh, these Africans are great. Go to business. You would have gained more business. Now everybody's going to boycott your ass, and then they're going to beat your ass. You in Birmingham, lady. You in the South. Majority of Black people, they're going to hurt you. I mean, they're going to hurt you. They're going to see that. They're going to hurt you. Ain't nobody coming to save you either. No African. You don't protect you. Going there. The police ain't gonna kill you Black. These people in Birmingham are gonna fuck you up. I already heard them talking about it. They gonna put hands on your ass. They gonna hurt you for real, for real. They telling you to be deported. They telling you better self-deport your ass back to Africa. They're gonna hurt you. They're already talking about it. Because I'm about 4 hours away from Burma. They're talking. They're gonna hurt you people. They're gonna burn your shop to the ground. Over $50 because you want to do bad business. It's this African mindset of greed and theft and the corrupt mindset. You charge the lady $200. She got it. It's all written down. Shout out to the other African lady told the truth. The other African lady, on TikTok, you guys, I'm sure you guys see it. Said, look, you put us all in danger. What are you doing? This is the African. You don't do this over here. She's on the message that the lady did. So you charged her $200. She gave you $200. Then you tried to charge another extra $50. You put us all in danger. They're talking about all Africans. You put us in danger. Yeah, they put you in there. These people are gonna fuck you up. They're gonna hurt you, Africans in Birmingham. You're gonna get this work. They're coming for you. They're gonna hurt you. They let you out of jail. You better go back to Zimbabwe and the other Ghana. It's like they three of them. One from Zimbabwe. They're gonna fuck you up. They're talking about they're gonna burn your shop down to the ground. They're gonna hurt you people. They're telling you openly. They're gonna put paws on you. They're gonna hurt you. You're not gonna make no more money, you stupid asses. Over $50, you're gonna destroy your business. Over $50 that you're trying to steal. The lady would have left your shop and loved the work you did and said, hey, it's got some Africans over there. They got a good shop. Go there. You would got all this damn business. You're $50 and more so. And I don't understand the African mindset. It's crazy. I steal now. I'm doing all this shit for $50. You grabbing a woman's head. So see if we can find that bit of say Black American, Africans and African braid shop doesn't allow Black American to leave. Something like that. It'll pop us over. But shout out to one black lady said, you think the African, you dangerous all of why do you do this bad business in America? Why do you do this? These people allowed us to come. They fought for us to be here. You do these things. Yeah, what's the one? No, that ain't it. Let's see. It's gotta be. Let me say. How can I say it? Yes, right there. That one right there. The one. Yeah, that's it right here. Yeah, that's it. Both those ones. Yep.
Alabama, she in the African braiding shop. She done sat down to get these braids done. They told her it was gonna be $200. You know, when you get there, they be trying to scam and scheme. So they try to put a little 50 on top of her 200.
You're not going to what you
did. Kind of hair in your head. Of course, they having words back and forth because no, I agreed to pay 200, and the Africans is like, no, you're gonna pay 250. By the time this lady start recording the video, the Africans got her hair wrapped up in a ball, like they gonna start going to work on her. What is happening? Now, you ain't never got your hair braided. Basically, if you're not black, that is so tight on your head. Like, I'm not even joking. It's not even first day. That's not even a couple of hours. That is 5 minutes from getting out the African chair. First of all, fresh braids are going to be tight. They're kind of going to hurt anyway. But when you get your hair done by the Africans, they got that African grip. Like, I don't know what else to call it other than African grip. They really be pulling your hair. They quite literally, I'm trying to make you understand, they be pulling the follicles up out of your head. So for them to have her freshly braided hair in their hands and they pulling it, oh my God. This is a reason to boycott, because that right there was crazy. Now the restraint that lady had.
The shop, this bitch would make no more money. The shop is done. But they're gonna beat. They don't want to boycott. They're gonna beat you. They say they're gonna beat your ass. They're gonna hurt you guys. She's Zimbabwean, the other one's Ghanaian. They're saying deport your ass. Get your ass out of here. But they're gonna hurt you. You in the South, small ass Birmingham. They're gonna fuck you girls up. You about to get this work. This went viral, you dumb motherfuckers. Over $50 that you lied about. You trying to scam a girl over $50. She got that's all on her text. You said $200. She said, okay, she paid you. Then when she's leaving, oh, that's $50 more. For what? See, this African shit you do there that you think is normal in America. Not. You can't scam. But no, they're going to hurt you. They already talked, they're going to fuck you girls up. They're going to hurt you. I mean, hurt you. You're in the South. They're going to fuck you up. They're going to beat your ass. You getting your ass beat. That's a known. You go back to that shop, they're gonna beat your ass. That's coming. You're getting your ass beat. But you're not gonna make any more money either. Because the community you work with, you don't got a bunch of Africans in Birmingham. You got a bunch of Black Americans in Birmingham. They're not gonna go to your shop, stupid. So now you white people ain't going to your shop to get no braids. They're not fucking with you niggas. White people ain't coming to you. So now you done destroyed your business over $50. I don't understand the mind that this is what I'm telling Joby and them last night, the short-sightedness of I don't understand it. It's the corruption. I don't get it. You destroyed your whole business. Now you're in jail. Now they're gonna try to deport you over $50. Now you go back to your fucked up village where you ain't got no water in Zimbabwe, sitting butt naked, talking about you ain't got nothing to eat. Over $50. It don't make no sense to me. It make no sense. But before they deport you, they're gonna beat your ass. I'm telling you, you better go hire some private security, go back to your shop. They're gonna hurt you. They already said that they're gonna hurt you. And I mean, when they tell you they're gonna hurt you, they're gonna hurt you. They know where your shop is, they're gonna hurt you, lady. I mean, that shit you did right here is crazy. They show you grabbing this lady, you choking her and shit. You're not going nowhere. You choking this lady on $50. Joey gotta go to one of the other people, they choking her. She's like, what are you doing?
Obama gifted hands is in jail and not.
It is.
Tonight, a Birmingham woman.
So Obama gifted hands is in jail.
Birmingham woman, that's right. Birmingham.
Yeah, record us.
Let my hair go.
I'm not leaving.
Let it go.
I'm not leaving. You gotta pay me.
I got the message. I done paid you exactly what you asked for. Let my hair go.
I don't care.
Let my hair go.
I don't care. Give me my phone. I'm gonna do a live. Go ahead.
Let my hair go.
I do the same thing. I'm
here.
not leaving.
She don't want it to.
She don't want to pay.
She don't want it to pay, sir. Man, show the money. Show what I paid.
You paid, but we're gonna fix it. You not leaving.
Show what I paid.
I'm not showing nothing. You
Lady,
paying. No, this is the money,
lady,
but you're not leaving.
Lady, you want to talk? They're gonna beat your ass. They gonna drag you to Birmingham. They gonna drag you to the streets. Ain't nobody white gonna save you. They gonna drag your bitch ass to the street, lady. You better run. I hope you get some security going back to that shop. They're gonna drag you to the streets, lady. They're gonna fuck you up.
Sue. Now let me go.
We're gonna sue you too.
Now you want to threaten me?
Yeah, because you hit me first.
Man, let me go. No, I did, bro. Let me go.
You're not leaving. We're gonna fix it.
Nah, you ain't doing nothing. Let me go.
Are you not living?
So now they got your name jail with kid. You can't.
Bro, let me go.
You're not living.
You can't hold nobody. This ain't Africa. Now they got kidnapped charges. All these goopy bras are sitting in jail right now looking all crazy. They took all their weave out. They look all fucked up. All that fake hair. All that fake hair in her head has been taken all out. She looks all crazy and rough. Like all that fake hair. You know, all crazy. All this white shit all in her head. See what she said.
Crazy.
Yeah,
hairdressers at a Birmingham hair salon have been arrested. According to the victim, she went to the salon that day for a haircut and had agreed on a price of $200 with the staff beforehand. However, after the service was completed and she paid the agreed amount, the staff suddenly changed their minds and demanded an additional $50. When I refused and tried to leave, things completely spiraled out of control, Jessica recalled. They not only blocked me, but one of them even went straight to the door and locked it. Jessica stated that she was forcibly trapped inside the salon, and then at least one hairdresser came forward and pulled her hair, accompanied by shoving and verbal threats. The two are now charged with third-degree assault and first-degree kidnapping. According to AL.com,
you getting deported. Now you're going back to pop. Yeah, she took out your fake hair. Look all fucked. You look like a man now. Took out your fake hair. Shit. And you're getting deported. Now you're going back to the village where you be poor. Okay? This Ghanaian bitch here, this Zimbabwe motherfucker here. Over $50 that you tried to scam. $50? You're going to ruin your whole life. This is the poverty mindset with these morons. And I'm going to talk about that tonight. It's the poverty mindset with these morons. The colonialism has fucked their minds up. It's crazy. You're going to destroy your whole business over $50, and you the one in the wrong. You already agreed to the price, and she would have brought you more business. You know what I'm saying? And Joby said critical thinking. She would have went out and said, "Hey, go to that place, man. They hooked me up $200. They good. You would have got all this money, more than $50. Keep coming with good results. Now you're getting boycotted. They're gonna try to deport you, and they're gonna beat your ass. It's over $50. Make it make sense. This is what the critical thinking. You African motherfuckers don't have no critical thinking. It's crazy. You came over and they gave you a loan because you didn't have any money. The white man gave you a loan because he wanted to put a bumper class of blacks over black Americans. See, that's the whole scam the white man does. So he got you immigrants over. You don't want you to be as high as the other immigrants. We put you above. I need these other immigrants over the black Americans so we can control them and talk crazy. So you got the loan. You have to pay. They're gonna deport you. In every ghetto, there's a girl named Nene. She's usually shit. 300 can fight man here.
300 pounds is goddamn. She's about to be fucked up. Like,
they looking for. I'm telling you, I'm here. They said they're gonna beat these girls' asses. You can't go back on your price. Exactly. I'm saying you can't. Exactly. The price is. They're told the price. They tried to scam over $50. You destroy your whole business over $50. I'm like, they gonna beat their ass. They already talking about it. They said you go back to the shop, we're looking for you. And ain't no white people gonna be. White people don't like you niggas anyway. So they gonna let them beat your ass. And you gonna get an ass beaten. Oh man, that ass beaten. It's gonna be brutal. You gonna get a brutal ass beaten for that. You're gonna wish you're gonna go back to Africa. They gonna beat your ass. It's gonna be brutal. You're not gonna be like, well, we did it, we didn't know. No, you're gonna get your ass beat. Then you're gonna get deported because now you got felonies, right? So being part of America, you guys get it. Say you commit a felony or anything like this, you're gonna be deported. These are felonies. You got kidnapping charges and you got assault charges. These are felonies. You're gonna be deported back to your fucked up village in Zimbabwe and Ghana. So now you're gonna be broke. You're gonna be sucking dick now for $50.
Damn.
You're trying to get prostitution and you're gonna be sucking dick in white Zimbabwe. Remember I said all these white men out there in Zimbabwe, you're gonna be sucking dick in Zimbabwe to get $50.
I'm saying, I'll sell porridge, sell tea, and mandazi and chapati rather than do that.
I ain't get $50. That take a long time to get $50 selling chapati and mandazis. Shit, that gave me goddamn 200 Kenyan shillings. I'm talking $50.
Jabba, you're asking me if I was in that situation of my braids being.
What would you do?
I'm a fighter. Like, naturally, I'm a fighter, being honest. I can't stand there watching you pull my hair. I'm beating your ass still. Trust me. You're dragging me, I'm dragging you. Tit for tat. I don't believe in, no matching energy. I'm matching energy. Stop playing with me.
At this comment, he said, I must have went and visited with Art Cathy. No, not Art Cathy. Somebody closer to home, guys. Somebody close. I didn't go visit Art Cathy. He's a scammer. That's an American scammer. That's a black American scammer. That's in Africa. This is an African scammer that's scamming. So it wasn't her no good scamming ass. She's a black American scamming people in Africa. So it goes. What was that word, Joby? Yeah, Joby's a fighter. So
I'm gonna sit there, watch you disrespect me. I'm gonna fight you. Yesterday, if I was given the chance to go where this coming was happening, I would have beaten someone up because they're also short. Like, come on, break your nose.
I tell Joey to calm down and shit went left. Joey almost gave the whole beans away. Joey texting people. I don't be texting nobody, Joey. Shit.
I'm not texting anyone anymore, but I'm still waiting. Once the deal is done, I'm on that ass. For real, for real. That's why I'm asking, do you believe in hiring people to get some work done? Because I can get that done. Teach someone a lesson. Because that's very easy. People like money here. They do anything for money, right? You've seen that. People do anything for money. So get someone beat up and let them learn a lesson.
Damn, that's kind of. I don't know if I want to get them beat up, but shit, I don't know if I want to do all that.
Those were thugs, not us. Nothing to do with
I
us.
I don't want to hire thugs to beat them up. I want to go.
Just $8 per piece.
We'll get that's all shit. Damn, to beat somebody's ass.
Yeah.
You get that money back. Keep pushing. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't even angry. Yes, I was more hurt, guys. I'm more hurt. Let me say because they're only doing the music show. We can go next, so they'll be all right. And other than that, doing it because Shivani's gone anyway. I was gone. Yes, she's already gone because she's gone. Yes, I'm more disappointed, more like, damn, really, nigga, you would do this? Wow. more than the money being lost. Now, don't give me, like I said, it's thousands of dollars. That's no doubt. But like I said, the money you can always give back, right? So, but I'm like, wow, it was from. I said, this nigga was plotting on from the beginning. This is crazy. We let him into the circle. Took advantage of my kindness. I'm a kind person, and proceeded to scam for 2.5 years. In a way, I knew it was scamming, but I could let it continue. And then Joe made me mad yesterday. We talk about these goddamn, they know what walking around. I said, what you mean? How the shit walking around? You gotta tell me, man, what the fuck, man? It's crazy. Anyway, like I said, I'm saying tonight. I was gonna come on last night and rant, but like I said, the more it calmed me down. He said, man, you still gonna go tonight? I said, nah, you didn't fucked up my rant.
Because I woke up and I checked out. The first thing I went to YouTube, I'm like, let me see this shit. Like, it's on venting mode, or did he do it on the network? Like, I can't see anything.
Yeah. So I never. Let's just say to go past all the name, it was Wallace. Wallace scammed me thousands of dollars. Yeah. Now he's been exposed. Now he's trying to shuffle like I don't know what's going on. He's been exposed now of all the money he stolen. Right? It was undeniable. Because remember, guys, you guys remember I was doing. I'm not going to say the whole thing. I'm just give you a backstory so you know what I'm talking about tonight. See, this puts me back in the seat, finally get my ass to start talking, do a show. If I had to get something to push my ass to do a show on a regular basis. So, shit kept failing with him, right? I didn't even share this with you guys. So I hired a farming consult. I hired a consultant, right? Because shit just wasn't adding up. I spent $1,000 and was making no money. This shit just didn't make sense. So if you guys remember, a year and a half ago, we had purchased like 500 chickens. And for some reason, we asked, like, hey, what happened to the chickens? Because we bought the chickens for poultry and eggs, right? Eggs when they're young, and then when they get old, we turn them into poultry and sell them as chickens for food, right? And then a couple months went by, I hear no more about these chickens. I said, what? I said, Wallace, what happened to the chickens? I don't know, man. Chickens just ain't here no more. What? What do you mean chickens ain't here no more? What are you talking about? How 500 chickens is this? Because we're going to build them up to thousands of chickens, right? They're just gone. I don't know where they're at. Joey them didn't tell me the motherfucker had chickens already on his damn land running around out there. I'm like, what? The motherfucker got chicken. Those are chickens. So anyway, I didn't know that yet. So anyway, so you guys remember, I'm showing you guys, I'm sharing everything with you guys, showing you guys the Bisau and Joey kind of fucked me up too, that right? She thought, Joey never mentioned none of this shit. I don't know what. So anyway, Joey don't want to be involved with shit. But anyway, needs to be. But anyway, so you guys know I showed you we were growing Bisau, right? But she was making no money. And I paid for these greenhouses to be built, and each one of them cost about $1,600 a piece, right? $1,600 a piece. But a little more than that because they also got to be built. Then they also got to be, you got to get drainage drips and all that irrigation shit. So about a little bit over for each greenhouse, I would say maybe about, with everything involved, maybe about $2,300. So right there, that's 2, 4, 6. So that's about $7,000 he got me for just with that, right? That's not including the seeds. That's the building of all these greenhouses. That's not for the seeds and shit. Seeds cost money like a motherfucker. The seed, all of them, right? Basil seed and everything else. Then pay for the labor. So, oh no, he probably got me for about 10 grand, right? Probably about 10 grand, right? Over 2.5 years, about 10 grand. More than that, because I'm not even counting the chickens. I'm not even counting the chickens, right? So I'm not counting the chickens, right? So that's why I hired, shout out to Iriton. Iriton had met this farming specialist, right, on one of her shows. And so I told Iriton, what's the lady's number? So luckily, I went and got the number from Iriton to hire the farming consultant, right? To make sure everything, because I asked her, so there. I got this Bisau, and Joby got me, right? I think he stole the money for the damn greenhouses. Joby said all them greenhouses are old. That the motherfucker just took the money. Motherfucker just took the money, right? And then showed me some greenhouses like those are the ones they built. Joby said them greenhouses are old. And then when I seen the best, motherfuckers still look old. I was like, shit, I built a year and a half ago. Joey said, those greenhouses are old. I said, Joby, you know, I don't even know if Joby even knew. Joby don't never want to be involved in shit, right? You know, I don't think Joby knew I was paying him for them greenhouses, paying for them to be built.
I knew because you forward the messages. I know.
Oh yeah, so Joby never said, Keith, I think them greenhouses are old. He's scamming your ass, you know. And then I'm looking at the greenhouses because he tried another scam. See, this what laid down to the whole scam coming apart. Because he tried to get some more money for one of the greenhouses having a broken top. The wind tore part of it out. He was talking about, but hold on, because you guys are the other part. Let me go to the other part first. So I said, so I got in touch with the lady to consult. She's really professional, really good at her job. So I said, hey, I need you to give me a crop because the basil wasn't making money. It was making money. He just wasn't telling me. He was keeping all the money. The basil was making money. He was just keeping all the money, right? Huh? We say, Joby?
And he kept the project running.
Yeah, he kept all that project, kept the project and other projects, right? Right. So all the money I was giving him, he told me he wasn't making no money, but he was making money, right? So that's when I reached out to the farming because I said, listen, give me what crops can I grow that's going to actually build a profit in these greenhouses that I built in Kenya. So she gave me three alternatives, right? She told me bell peppers,
strawberries,
tomatoes, and strawberries, but strawberries would be the most profitable. She said, but you'd have to convert the greenhouses for strawberry growth. This is what you do and everything else. And I would come in and consult and look exactly everything. I'll come and look and watch, make sure she's doing everything correctly, right? So I said, cool. So the strawberries are, you know, to get the seedlings are kind of expensive. Like they're like a little bit over $1,000 to get the seedlings, right? But he's supposed to at least get one of the greenhouses prepared for to take the seedlings, and that takes a month. So he's got to get the ground prepared and everything else, right? So she was constantly asking since October, can she go over and look at his progress? What's going on the farm? What's happening? He'd always give excuse, I'm busy. I got to go somewhere. I'm not available. I'm not this. And so this year she said, Keith, I need to get in there and look and make sure shit is done correctly. So can I go to the farm without him being there then? So I can just look and assess what's going on and let you know that things are going along according to record before the seedlings get there, right? And so I told her, say, hey, she needs to be able to come see because you're never there. You know, he was lying, he was there, right? So she says, so he goes back, absolutely not. This is private property. We know it's private property, moron. That's why we're telling you she's going over there. We know it's not public property. What are you talking about? So he didn't want to over there. So Wednesday, I'd already paid for to go there. Of course, he's missing again. Oh, I got to go to none of these fake meetings he's going to, right? So she gets there and she films all this shit. And so first she films where he's telling, because that Tuesday said, oh, Keith, I got a tear in the greenhouse. I need to get that repaired so we can start the strawberry stuff. Lying to me. Yeah, see, he showed me this tear right here, right? Not showing me the ground. Not showing me the ground. I'm thinking that's the strawberry one. It's all right. So I said, okay, well, don't worry about that. We're gonna get that fixed, right? And so she comes and finds that this is the one this is where the basil's still growing, and this one's got the tear. Not the one we're about to do the strawberry. So he's still growing basil, making money, right? And this the one got the tear. Not the one that's gonna have the strawberries in it. This slick motherfucker. So this is her taking these videos. And she showed me this one right here, right? So this is where the strawberries were gonna be done, but he didn't start nothing. So I've been sending money. He didn't do anything. He's supposed to get the ground ready, the fertilizer, all the stuff ready, the sheets to put down the ground so the strawberries come up through the sheets. And so these are pictures she was taking with his ass not being there, right? That he didn't do anything. He hasn't done anything to this at all, right? And nothing's been done. So Keith, nothing's been done. And then, yes, that's her talking. Go back in. Let me be quiet. Show that again. She's talking on that. This is the lady talking. Let me be quiet.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's great. You say, Keith, as you can see, nothing's been done. There you go.
Hi, Keith. So, the greenhouse is intact, as you can see. We need to talk. Call me.
You mad? We need to talk. Call me. Nothing's been done. We need to talk. Call me. This is some bullshit. You know, this is some bull. We need to talk. Call me. This is some bullshit. So anyway, and these greenhouses do look old. I paid this money. I think this month because these greenhouses do look old. I said, look at these old motherfuckers. So Joe said these dumb greenhouses been there. So the motherfucker got me paying for greenhouses that were already there. This nigga got me for $10,000 at least. And look, and the basil's still growing. He's selling the and then tried to fool me. See, I'm glad she showed up and checked it. This where the damn rip was at this one right here. He tried to believe me that was at the strawberry one we were about to start doing. Oh, Keith, farming is so hard. I'm gonna show you guys it's so hard. Sometimes I feel like I'm just working so hard and shit's going wrong. You lying ass nigga. You're cutting your own lines, lying ass. You got the lines are crazy. Right? So like I said, Keith, the basil's still going. I said, this motherfucker, we weren't even making no profit. So she let me know he's got bell peppers out there. He's got a whole bunch of chickens. He's got chickens running around out there. I said, what? What are you talking about? He's got chickens. There's 500 chickens that he just said that they just gone. No, he got chickens and all kind of shit out here. I said, God damn. God damn. God damn. This motherfucker here, boy. And so when Jovi sent him that message, that kind of alerted him to everything. Jovi sent him a message and it kind of alerted him that we were on to him, right? And so now he's writing all kind of crazy letters. Keith, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening with this lady. I don't know what's happening with this lady. Nigga, you're caught. You're busted. You know what? You're completely busted now. You got the chickens all on the damn property. If you had chickens, those are supposed to be ours that you stole, even if you didn't, right? Show us these chickens that we paid for. If those chickens died, the ones you got right there supposed to be ours, not the ones you now selling and shit. What are you talking about? So this nigga's been constantly, like I said, the short-sightedness. You were gonna make millions with me, not fucking me up. Now it's crazy. Like this short-sightedness is crazy. And so what happened was, the only thing that meant I was in a rant, but I wasn't angry. I was hurt. I was more hurt than angry. I said, wow, this motherfucker I let into my goddamn center. I gave this motherfucker a computer the last year. Oh, no, this year. Keith, we need a computer. I need a computer. Oh, let me get one of the new ones. Let me get new. I said, no, Guas, we got a computer that's a year old. You can get that one. Right? So I gave this motherfucker a free computer, right? A free laptop. Because I believed in this stupid. This the damn craziness of it. You know, see, because like I said, I can always make the money back. It's only money. They'll never say I don't get mad about the money. I get mad about the relationship. Wow, you were this treacherous. You was this fucked up. You was this fucked up for real. Wow, and the lies you were just telling my face. I let you around everybody, and this shit is crazy. I mean, this on some psychopathic shit. So the only thing that saved me yesterday, right? Because the lady that was in there, her name was Lynette, was like, can we pop? Because we still got the seedlings. We never delivered the seedlings. That's gonna be next month. I said, hold on, don't deliver them seedlings to that motherfucker. I said, but Keith, can you get the greenhouses back? Joey told me they're old. I want old shit anyway. I said, nah. I said, she said, maybe we can. No, I'm gonna call with her. For all the night anyway. But anyway, I said I'm gonna just cut the losses. So what made me get rid of my rant is that the more he told me his father can find me land up in the River Valley for about $5,000, and they're all available up there. Because around Nairobi it's just too expensive, right? Nairobi being the capital city, around the land is just it's outrageous. So I can just take the loss and then rebuild on that land, right? Because now we have complete ownership, complete control of it, right? So actually, I'm glad we found out before the strawberries came, because it's actually a blessing, even though I got fucked out about 10 grand. It is what it is. But I'm saying now I can go and purchase that land for 5,000 and rebuild everything, then have her as a consultant and it just grow successfully. Because everything we touch is a success. Wallace was the only outside person outside the circle. He's not part of my staff. So he's the only one so that's what I did. I just kept things in-house. I let his ass out-house because he's a friend of Joby. So I should have kept it in-house. But you learn. So everything again would be self-contained and in-house. We'll have complete control of it. Everything's self-contained. Like I gotta force Joby. Joby don't want to have no involvement. But I got to have her involved.
I'm gonna be involved this time. I don't want all that bullshit. I'm still looking for Wallace. But I'm just waiting for you guys to finish. I'm not capping on that. I'm just waiting for you guys to finish everything. Then I'm on his ass. I mean that. I really mean that.
Exactly. Wallace is big. Spikes is like Pope John Paul. Exactly. Spikes never scam like that. Exactly. Spikes is treacherous. Spikes ain't no good. That's a fact. Spikes is wicked. They don't get it twisted. But Spikes is not like that. That openly kind of scam. Spikes is not like a psychopathic scammer. Spikes is just fucked up, right? He's just gonna be fucked up because he's fucked up. Wallace is more organized, more con manish. He's more of a con man. Smile in your face, like shit, doing all kind of heinous shit. So but yeah, guys, I explained more tonight, but like I said, I'm not angry because by January I'm gonna buy more land and then just build it from there, build it from scratch there. So like I said, and then we'll own it outright. Because everything we build, if you guys don't know, we have I don't think Joby got in the pit. I seen Joby the other day going home at the liquor store the other day when all the lights was in there. I looked at her and she like talking, laughing, and then left to go home.
Yeah, I was delivering the glue to the lady.
Oh,
yeah.
What kind of glue she need?
Glue for sticking. I don't know what she wanted to stick, but it was a glue that the guy had left here.
Okay, yeah. I said, I see you, Joby. See your ass.
I know you are seeing me.
I know. I just have to turn in and look at you that time. Because remember, it didn't have no card in that one. I could go back and go back and see what happened before at the time. I was having to look in. I said, that's Joby ass. Joby's at the damn liquor store.
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to go? That's where the lights went out, I think. And just said, I'm going home. I said, okay. That was Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. Even they'd gone off even before I started the show. But anyway, family, we wrap it up there.
So Wallace in what? Oh, Wallace is in New York. gonna run in Uganda. No, he's acting all crazy because he's caught. That shit's funny. I don't know if I trust that lady. That lady trying to now oversee what I do. If she our consultant, she gonna try to be our boss or something. Where she go, Wallace, it's over, nigga. You're caught. All these crazy messages you send it.
Fucked up. Very fucked up. But anyway, family, much love. Yourselves a beautiful day. Despite this coming, my birthday is next week, so I'm still reminding y'all.
You'll be all late with the birthday. You should have said that a long time ago. You got to be proactive, not reactive, Joby. You late. Nah. You might not be getting nothing this time. I think you started too late. Usually you start a month. Your birthday.
If they really love me, they're gonna give me their $2 or even $1,000. Let me scam you some $1,000. Let me scam you some $1,000. But anyway, family, have yourself a beautiful.
Come back and let Joby tell she got a deal that you guys can't refuse. It's $1,000 entry.
Send the $1,000 through Mr. Newsom kindly on the cash app at Mr. Black on Fire. But anyway,
who's eating chitlins? Who's eating chitlins today? Who's eating chitlins? It's Thanksgiving. Which one of you goopy Negroes are eating guts? Like Malcolm X said, you was a gut eater. Which one of you Negroes are eating guts today? Like Joby's a gut eater. Which one of you Negroes are eating intestines?
That in a while.
You haven't. You haven't eaten in a while. You don't sure haven't. One of you Negroes are eating gut. I'm going to interrupt your gut eating tonight and do a show. You gut eating Negroes.
But anyway, much love, family. Have yourselves a beautiful rest part of your morning. See you
Good
later.
to be back. I ain't did a show in like a month and a half. Shit.
It's been like months, not even a month and a half, kid. Like months.
It's been a month, about 2 months.
Nah.
Did I miss? Yeah, I ain't been no 3. Has it been 3? It's November. Has it been August, September?
See? Damn.
Damn, it's been that long? That's crazy. This year's been off and on because I did so many years. I guess I got so many years all the time. But this year's been sporadic. But next year, my New Year's resolution, 2026, my 2026 resolution to get my ass back together. Get my ass on my shows on my regular basis again. Get my juices flowing so I can be there every week. Boy, it's been 4 months. It's been about 3, maybe 4. It's been a while. You know what? Let me say before we leave. It's hard. I'm taking such a long break. It's hard for me to come sit and focus my work. See, with Joby puts everything together. So I can come in and just bomb shit when Joby's doing shit. Joby put the show together. So I just come in and just be a loose cannon. When you gotta do it yourself, Joby, like when Joby does a show, you got to come and have shit to present. You got to research shit, and I'm like, man. But
Big Cheese says 17 months. But anyway, much love, family. Have yourself a beautiful day. See you guys later.
Remember, Joby's gonna do the culture show. The culture show today. So if you guys want to go TikTok or the network to request your songs, go do that. But I'll be on later tonight, and we're gonna tie that in with the African braid shop, the scamming, because I finally got scammed. Somebody, man, I ain't never been scammed. I finally got scammed. You know, I'm always gonna be honest and tell you guys the truth, good or bad or ugly. I'm always transparent. I got. So much love, family.
Much love. Have yourselves a beautiful, beautiful rest part of your morning.